haven't lost it. I know where it is, but it's no longer mine. Which is great because I always needed that extra 8 hours in the day to contemplate my own existence. But no, it's fantastic because now what happens is I've got all these jobs at home that need to be done. You know, like cutting the grass, which I will do eventually. But I had a revelation that I actually, you know, when you look down at the ground and the grass where it grows, the ground, and I realised that there's something beautiful about weeds. There's a weed that grows and nobody classifies as a weed because technically it's a flower, and it's the daisy, and it's the most beautiful thing that has ever existed because it's so unexpected. It's like when you never expect to find love. And I had a revelation looking at these thousands of daisies in the grass, and it's a very small patch, it's just a shit patch. But I had this revelation that I love all of these daisies more than I've loved any ex-girlfriend I've ever had. All three. And I love these daisies. And, you know, they don't give out to me. They listen to all my problems. They allow me to walk all over them. And they don't call the guards when I piss on them when I'm drunk. There was never a need for that restraining order. Okay? I need that restraining order. No, there was never a need for that restraining order. It made the breakup so hard. Okay? Like, I couldn't email her, I couldn't ring her. So I had to write her a letter. And it was like, what's your name? Insert. Andrea. I didn't go with Andrea. Do you have another name? Mary. Mary, I think we've gone our separate ways legally. And I think it would be best if we move on. And to which I never got a response, so I assume I'm single. Which is great because it means now I can chat to anybody. And I've all this freedom that I can chat with all the women, but I don't know how. I mean, I'd love to chat this woman up, but I've just... Yeah, which cougars are in this season, so... you know, whatever. But I mean, being unemployed is great because it gives you all this free time to think about what you really want to be. And, you know, I've decided to attach myself to... back when I was a teenager, last year, and I remember, what did I want to be growing up? And I remember my guidance counsellor said to me, Ken, why don't you be an actor? It's a noble profession. I said, okay. I didn't know there was anything noble about sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. Which I was like, okay, yeah, I can. But I mean, the only reason I want to be an actor is because to be really famous and for a lot of women to like want to talk to me and do other things. But I mean, I never became an actor, and the reason is because all the actors I knew ended up telling children's stories in the Ballymun Civic Centre. And I mean, okay, yeah, there is a need for children at Ballymun to read children's stories because, you know, at night time there's nothing to do it. But give it a second. But no, I mean, I ended up taking a real good reflection of my life, and I suppose my comedy career tonight, but a really good reflection of my life and saying, what am I passionate about? And I realised I'm passionate about a few causes. Scaring women away. And, I'm not passionate about that actually, I just came back. This is how all the relationships end. But no, okay, I'll get this back here. Yeah, so basically, fair trade coffee. I had a link at one stage. I got distracted. Yeah, fair trade coffee. On a serious note, I'm very anti-fair trade coffee because I believe we should do everything to enhance the farmer's life, and I believe paying him a fair price will only ruin his life. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, what, the farmer, yeah, he gets a good price, he gets to expand his business, he ends up working a 60-hour week, and he, you know, his wife has the big mortgage and 5 kids, and the wife ends up not doing anything, getting the fake tits and the fake tan. Why should I have fake tan anyway? She lives in Colombia. But she gets the fake tits, the fake tan, and his head's wrecked. He's miserable. He is absolutely miserable, and he doesn't know what day the bin goes out on. Whereas if you just rob the fella's beans, he goes back to his wife, what happened today, husband? I love you, what happened? They're living in their tent. And then, it's okay, I mean, this is a hypothetical. And then he says, I'm sorry, the beans got robbed again. The big fella with the gun took all the beans. And then he gets a sympathy ride. Whereas the fella with the fair trade coffee, they got the fair price doing the 60-hour week, employed 120 people, and his wife has the fake tan, the fake tits, done all the makeup. She's having an affair with the pool boy because they got a pool installed last year, and he can't get a ride to save his life, and he has to stay in the motel down the road because they got motels in Colombia these days. But I mean, I'm a champion of all that is good and righteous in this world. I am anti-gay marriage because I want my gay friends to be happy. I am not selfish like all you assholes thinking it's the right thing to do. Oh, it's moral. Let's have all our gay friends and be equal. Yeah, be equally miserable. They've got civil partnership. That means be nice to each other, okay? Marriage, that's Latin for misery. I'm not going to wish that upon anybody. You know, I've got my gay friends and they're on call 24/7, okay? I've got a problem where it's 4 in the morning on a Sunday and he's got to be up for work, to be in for 8. He'll come to my help, alright? My friend who's married, I've no friends that are married by the way, I'm 22. My friend that is married, he can't do anything. Because his wife's like, where are you going? You know, you got to wash those windows tomorrow. Why does he wash windows? Like, it's Ireland. It rains every day. Not this week. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I am struggling. But to be honest, I'm through a bit of a bad patch. No, I lost a job. You laugh, but I realised that the condom in my pocket is expired. Do you know how tough that is on somebody? I mean, okay, I put a fresh one in. 2017, I think it's a good ambition. It's also the year the restraining order wears off. But, you know, I don't know. I'm into, I'm very passionate about recycling. I'm actually not, but I have no other link again. So, recycling, I think, you know, people these days, they're very naive when it comes to recycling because they actually believe that recycling is going to make the planet better. Where I see recycling as the equivalent of going to confession in the 80s. It's like, it makes you feel better, and you do it every 6 weeks, but really, those bottles are going to be there again next week. You know, you're still going to drink them bottles of wine. Yeah. Gary? Yeah, I don't trust the bin men either. I mean, you know, apparently they sell all our waste to the Eastern Europeans. I'd rather negotiate my own price with the Eastern Europeans because I don't trust them as much as the bin men. Well, I mean, if you're a bin man, it's a noble profession. Anybody seen the new Hangover? Unemployed is brilliant. Oh yeah, be a comedian, Ken. That'll work out. Yeah. 8 p.m. on Thursday. Why not? Just because I'm free doesn't mean it's gonna work. I'm way too sober for this to be okay. I wish my friends and family weren't here. I mean, they liked it when I was employed, but this... Oh, God. I mean, the crowd isn't even far enough to write it off. We've got, what, 3 Americans down the back? I mean, they probably support Mitt Romney or something. Yeah, good for you. How'd that work out for you? You still got the black guy. Okay, be racist, yeah. Jesus. Got one script, why not? The improv group did it. Oh God. If I had a closer, I'd use it now. Hey, I used to work at McDonald's. Let's go back to that shit, because that worked before. We went over the daisies, didn't we? Yeah, weeds. Not the American weeds that, semi-illegal, semi-whatever. What about this guy? He kind of looks like a great rapist because he wears a suit. I mean, you do your business, but in style that no one ever suspects you. I mean, the open collar with no tie. Okay, you might get out of work, but tuck your shirt in. Please, like, for once. If you work, look, I know it's bad calling you rapist, but if you work in a semi-respectable company and wear a suit, you'd be clean shaven and a decent haircut. I'm pretty sure my time is up, Gary, yeah. You died a fucking bitch! Oh God, can I have a pint? Guinness, sound, not your one, I don't drink that apple juice. What's it called? Some good, remember that? Jokes are funny. I'm not. I had actually, you know what, I used to be good at comedy last week. I have a friend, one, and she's currently on holidays, and this gentleman here was to have her on FaceTime, but it was actually so bad he hung up. Which was a great sign because she was my only fan. She believed in me. I was like, I'm giving this shit up. She for one more bash, can I was like, yeah, but a bang.
You're doing great.
I did bang her. Okay. I'll take your word for it, because you said put your camera phones away, so I know it really well. Gary, I think I'm done. Oh, cobblers! Shoe cobblers, you're still filming? Oh, YouTube. Oh, I love YouTube. Got 31 hits last week. Yeah, my man said, send me that video, I'll show my family and it'll go viral. That's how it works. Shoe cobblers. I was actually going to talk about shoe cobblers. Yeah, I've got a pair of drinking boots, which they're really good, because if you ever notice girls, I only had the realisation today, girls don't actually have laces on their shoes, ever. Because I had a joke about girls tying their shoelaces and they don't do it. So I scrapped that, which in hindsight I probably should have kept. But girls don't have shoelaces, so like when they go down to tie their shoes, you can't just say to them, while you're down there, good girl, fella, I won't do because you won't see it. I'm not going to stand here and do dick jokes. There's nothing wrong with my dick, it functions. It's alright, it's just nothing, But shoe cobblers, it's a great profession. Right, Gary, please, I'm not going to stop you again. Why do people like me suffering? Oh, yeah, so, America, Guantanamo Bay, that's good. Let's shut that shit down. Romney didn't get in, so you got that Obama fella, so he's going to go back to doing nothing. You like that? Yeah, that hit home. I got the two people that works for. Maybe I moved to Manhattan. I might be moving either way. Especially after tonight, I'm never coming back here. That Guinness ready, I'm really thirsty. Oh God. So I'm probably going to go job centre. Tomorrow will be good. I might get a trade after this. So everybody give it up for MC Gary Jones.